Part of unpacking and knowing what to either let out or let go or release, right? Or let stay behind is, and it connects to what we just were talking about. A lot of times your no is your blessing. And people only look at this yes as a blessing. Your no to the guy who is living at home with the wife and who's trying to date you is a huge blessing. Your no to a company who's going to pay you five figures and the next yes is going to pay you six figures is a big blessing. And so your no to a door where you walk in, there's nothing but chaos and disaster, and it's going to totally ruin your brand. Big blessing. Those are the hedges that source has around you that protects you, that you don't even understand or know the power of them when you are walking into a room, and it protects you before you get in there. And so you take your no and you say, thank you so much for having my back, from a source that you can't see, but you can inevitably feel. Okay. And so, with that, knowing what to let out, what to let go, again, that's going with trusting the process and being able to hold and understand what things mean, meaning start to measure out people, circumstance, life, because everything is in a pattern. Life works in a very predictable cycle, in a very predictable pattern. Those cycles and patterns breed results. And if you say, every time I plant this seed that you don't know what it is, this seed, it grows oranges. Okay, so you know every seed, like that seed, is going to harvest an orange. So we don't need to plant that seed again to measure it. We already know where it is. Put it in the orange pile. When you plant this next seed, every time I plant this seed, it gives me cherries. So now we know this seed plants cherries. Put everything in its position. I call it a toolbox. So you know what tool you need to pull out, what tool you don't need to pull out, and what it does. If you love cherries, then keep planting that seed, run that play. That's the result that you want. If you don't, those are seeds that you throw out. Pertaining to your question, those are seeds that you get rid of. Seeds are not just circumstance and people. Seeds are thoughts. Seeds are emotions. And so when you realize that you have cherry seed thoughts that don't work for you, them thoughts are red. You do not think those thoughts anymore. You replace them with thoughts that do serve you, i.e., if that serving you is an orange seed, plant it with the orange seed immediately. You don't give that seed time to germinate and then grow cherries so that you experience cherries outside in your world. And you're going, I hate this fruit. Why does it keep coming up? Because you are nurturing it with your thoughts. You're nurturing it with your emotions, and your thoughts and your emotions will create your actions every single time. Your actions are a representation of how you feel, not always your character, but how you feel.